my channel. Sorry if I sound really nasally today. I have a head cold and that will be why. I have a real habit of making myself look like an idiot on YouTube, and that's exactly what I've done today. I've done my face in two different halves. This side here is like a natural clean beauty-esque look, and on this side of my face I've done the Instagram look. I just thought it would be really fun to do. The idea popped in my head and I was like, oh my god, yes, because these two makeup styles are so completely different from one another, as you can see here. It's not so obvious at the start, like the makeup base, like the foundation and all that, it's not that different, but once you start actually doing the contouring and the eyebrows and the eye makeup, oh boy, then do you notice a difference? What I want to know is, in the comment section, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the Instagram makeup look, or do you prefer the natural, clean beauty makeup look? So keep on watching if you want to see how I achieved both these looks here, and let me know down below which side you prefer. Alrighty, let's start off with the Instagram side first. I'm applying a primer to my face with my beauty blender. The trend on Instagram seems to be layering up as many products as possible, so I'm going to go in with a primer to start off with. I'm applying it all over my face, and then I'm going to go over the top of that with foundation. Again, the foundation is going all over my face, and I'm using a full coverage foundation because we don't want any of our real skin to show through. Now, popping over to the natural side of the face, I'm not using any primer, but I have already moisturized my skin and let it soak in. I'm applying a medium coverage foundation all over my face just to even out my skin tone. Instagram is all about that Kim Kardashian-esque contouring. I'm really carving out my cheekbones using a cream contour, and I'm also going to apply it up on my forehead to make my forehead look a little bit slimmer. I'm bringing it down underneath my jawline to really sculpt out my jawline and make it look really chiseled. And then blending it out with my beauty blender. Now I'm contouring down the side of my nose. Obviously I'm not doing it on both sides because I'm only doing this on the Instagram side. On the natural beauty side, I'm not going to bother contouring my nose whatsoever. To carve out that cheekbone even more, I'm going in with a highlight and I'm placing it underneath the cheekbone. It's kind of a drag technique, to be completely honest with you, as is a lot of Instagram makeup. And by doing this, it really makes the cheekbones look fuller and more sculpted, and I'm also bringing it down onto my jawline, as you can see, to make the jawline look even sharper. Now I'm going back in with a highlight and I'm highlighting my forehead. Just the inside of the forehead to make the face look more 3D, in case it didn't already. Here I'm drawing a big triangle underneath my eye area. Personally, I do not find this necessary whatsoever. I'm not even really sure why people do it. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to do it because it does look good in photos and it does look good on Instagram. So I'm going in with a bright white cream highlighter and I'm applying it all the way down onto the cupid's bow of the lips. And by doing that, you're going to highlight all the areas of your face that you want to kind of pop forward in the photo. Of course, it will hide any darkness under the eyes as well and brighten up that whole area. Now I'm highlighting the inside of my nose on the inside of where I've done the contouring, but only on that side of my nose. This is getting complicated. Yay, back to the natural side. So I am going to brighten up the eye area, but just a little bit. I'm just using the Bobbi Brown tinted eye brightener and applying a little bit around the eye socket, and then I'm just going to blend it out. It's very sheer, it doesn't really do a whole lot, to be completely honest with you, but it will brighten the eye area just a little while still looking very natural. Alright, it's about time now that I draw that line down the middle of my face, because from now you can kind of start to see the difference between the Instagram makeup and the natural makeup. By the way, if you've ever tried drawing a straight line down the middle of your face, it's really difficult. And I failed, so I went off camera and did it again, and then came back on camera with a better line down my face. I'm now going to set all my cream contouring in place with powder. I'm just using a translucent powder to go over the top of everything and make sure everything is set in place and there is no shine where I don't want the shine to be. On the natural side, however, I'm going in with a slightly tinted powder just to give a little bit of extra coverage, but also to make sure everything is set in place and it's not going to move throughout the day. Back on the Instagram side, I'm going to do some more contouring because there is no such thing as too much contouring on Instagram. I'm taking a powder contour now and I'm sculpting out the cheekbones even further. Remember, it may look ridiculous here, but in photographs with the really bright lighting for Instagram and where your face is perfectly posed and all your best angles are showing, it can look quite good. Compared to the natural side where I'm not going to do any contouring whatsoever, I'm just going in with a very sheer bronzer and I'm applying it anywhere that the sun hits naturally to add a bit of warmth to my complexion. Blush time for my Instagram side. I'm going in with quite a pigmented blush. It's not a sheer blush, it's got a lot of pigment to it and it's a real rosy colour, as you can see, and I'm applying that over the top of everything else on the apples of my cheeks. Whereas on my natural side, I'm going in with this colour here. It's very sheer, it's got a little bit of sparkle to it to add a bit of a highlight and a glow to my skin. Highlight time. Instagram is all about the highlight, guys. If you have seen any makeup photos on Instagram, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Too much highlight is never enough on Instagram. So I'm applying as much product as my brush will allow me to do, and if that's not enough, then I'm going to go back in a million times. No, I'm joking, but seriously, I am applying a lot of highlight. But on my natural side, I'm just applying a little bit of highlight just to the top of the cheekbone to add a bit of glow to the skin. Instagram, I almost forgot, the baking technique. This is all over Instagram. It's not a real makeup photo on Instagram unless you have baked the crap out of your skin. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm baking underneath my eye area, down underneath my nose, onto the cupid's bow, my forehead, my chin, and anywhere else that I want to stand out in the photo. This technique is a drag technique. It looks great in photographs. Not so great in real life. Then I'm just going in with a duo fiber brush and I'm buffing off all the excess powder once it has set on my skin. And you can see it just kind of brightens those areas compared to the natural side of my face. Time for the eyes. We're starting off with the Instagram side and I'm going to do a severe cut crease. Now you guys know I love cut creases and I would do this like on a regular day anyway just because I think they look so good. But today I'm going to do a real obvious, real sculpted, very dramatic cut crease. By the way, I'm not going to show you like an in-depth tutorial on how to do a cut crease today. If you want to see that, I have already done that. So I'll put a card to it in the top right hand corner on the screen. There it is. Click on that and then you can see how I do cut creases, and I broke it down real simple for you so you'll be able to do it. Smoking out underneath the lower lash line, and now I'm starting my cut crease. I want this cut crease to be super dramatic so that it shows up on camera, because when you've got a lot of bright lights pointing in your face, the makeup does tend to get washed out. So for Instagram, you kind of tend to go over the top so it shows up in the photo. Now, what Instagram makeup would be complete without a winged liner? None. None is the answer. So I'm doing a huge black winged liner. By the way, I actually really like this eyeliner pen. It's the Kat Von D one in Trooper. Oh my god, it makes winged liner so easy. If you don't have it, get it, because yeah, it just makes it really easy. Smoking out the lower lash line a little bit more because there's no such thing as too much makeup on Instagram. Natural time! So for my natural makeup, all I'm doing is sweeping a bit of a taupe colour through the crease of my eye, and that's literally it. I'm just highlighting the inner corner and the mobile lid right now, and also underneath the arch of the brow bone to very subtly give the face a bit of a lift and to brighten the eye area up and make the eyes look a bit bigger. Now I'm lining the waterlines of my eye with black eyeliner. I do this on most days just because it does define the eyes and I think it looks really pretty. Brow time! On Instagram, brows are a huge deal and your brow must be absolutely perfect, which is something that I strive to do but fail every time. My brows, no matter how long I spend on them, will never ever look perfect, not like those real perfect brows you see on Instagram. But I try, and I tried today too and still failed, but anyway. You know that Instagram brow where it's like very obviously penciled in and it's real dark on the outer tail, but then it has this gradient where it gets really light on the inner corners? That's what I tried to do today because to me that is the quintessential Instagram brow. But however neat it is, that is not enough because you must then go in with either foundation or concealer and tidy up around the outside of the brow to make it look even more precise and neat and fake. Honestly, who has the patience to do this on an everyday basis? I do not know. Does anybody? I don't think so. Okay, natural brow side. All I'm doing for my natural side is filling in my brows with the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil. Then I'm going to set the hairs in place with a bit of clear brow gel, and that would be it. Mascara on my Instagram side is pretty much the same as my non-Instagram side. Mascara is mascara. But on the Instagram side, I'm applying some massive false lashes, which I'm not doing for my natural side. I'm just going to leave it at mascara. Okay, moving on to lips on Instagram. Instagram lips at the moment tend to usually be liquid lipsticks. Overdrawn, big lips, matte, and usually deathly mauve colours at the moment. That seems to be the trend that I'm noticing. So that's what I've done today, but no matter how neat you do it, you must still go around the edge with concealer and neaten it up. And if it still doesn't look neat enough, then Photoshop it. Whereas on my natural side, I'm applying nothing but a lip gloss. And it's not even a lip gloss, to be honest, it's a lip treatment with a tiny bit of colour to it. So there we go, that is the complete look done. I've done two sides here. I will just leave it to you to guess which side took the longest and the most arduous of the makeup looks. Hint, it was not this side here. I hope you guys enjoyed that little random video. If you did, go on and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see more videos from me. As always, I'm open to video suggestions, so if there's anything you want to see me do, just tell me in the comments down below or come and tell me on Instagram or Twitter. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye!